Hi, I'm Seonaidh, the founder of Terrain Safe Manual Handling, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what makes our training different. We specialise in industries that are known for being physically demanding, such as agriculture, forestry, care work, animal husbandry, environmental land management, construction, and a whole host more. The reason we do that is because these industries ask more of our bodies. So we need more awareness, more tools, and more skills to maintain our bodies for a long and healthy and injury-free career. One of the ways that we work with your staff is to build their awareness in how their body moves naturally. We use tools, very high tech, like brooms, to help your staff assess their movement patterns in their workplace so they have a better understanding of what their body is doing and how. We're going to use this broom to have a look at our hip hinge. Now, you will have, if you've been on manual handling training, which I'm sure you will have been told to keep a natural curve in your spine as you bend. So our spine bends forwards and then back and then forwards again in this S shape. And the idea of this cue is that we want the bending movement to come from our hips and knees. We want to be bending using these big joints and the muscles that support them, not rounding through our back and slouching, ultimately putting more pressure on our lower back over time. So what does a broom have to do with a hip hinge? Well, we're going to set up so our broom is touching the back of our pelvis, between our shoulders and the back of our head. And you'll notice there's a gap between my lower back and the broom. This is normal, this is expected, we don't need to change that. This is the natural position my spine wants to be in. And I'm going to use my hands to track that distance. So that's a kind of comfortable place. I can fit both hands in between. You might fit one or less or more, depending on the shape of your back naturally. I'm going to soften through my knees, and you can do this along with me if you like. Soften through our knees, and then we're going to hinge at the hips. So we're going to tilt forwards without using our knees or our back to help the movement. And if we manage to use just our hips, we'll be able to get quite far without the broom leaving any of the contact points and without this gap changing size. Now, I demonstrate this all the time. If you try this, you may find this happens. Or you might find this happens. Or you may find this happens. Or any number of different things might change with where the broom is on your back. So I'm going to just come a little bit closer here. So I have the broom on my back. I'm going to bend forwards and I'm going to see if I can keep those contact points the same. If you can do that, you're just using your hips. You have good control over your upper body to keep it stable as you move your lower body. If, however, this is happening, you know there's other joints getting involved from your lower back, and that is a suboptimal way to lift heavy things or to lift a lot of smaller things multiple times. So by building these bits of awareness in, we can work with your staff to understand how their bodies move, give them exercises to help them increase their coordination and control so that they can go from bending like this to maintaining that natural spine curve, stabilizing their core, stabilizing their lower back, protecting their lower back. We build that awareness, we build those skills, we build their confidence. And that is what we do. We do that across ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, the whole lot. You use your entire body in a physically demanding job. The hip hinge exercise is one we start with because it's very applicable to the manual handling training you see usually. And once you see the difference between hinging with your hips and hinging but also using your back, it's easy to see the value in these exercises. So give it a try, have a broom, have those 3 contact points, back of pelvis, between your shoulders and the back of your head, see the gap in your lower back and see if you can hip hinge successfully. If not, give us a message. And if you'd like us to support your staff or your teams or your contractors, get in touch. My name's Seonaidh. I am the founder and lead trainer, and I'm always here to answer any questions you have. And if you'd like to know anything more about the company or about what we do or how we can help you, I'm always here.